Good morning, students. Today we are going for chapter 2, Feudalism. Feudalism means sharing of power among the central and non-central authorities. It works in a big country as well as complex diversity in respect to racial, religious, cultural, or language differences. In federalism, the different levels of government exercise their power independently through a system of distribution of power given in the Constitution. Concept of the federalism: one is the government for the entire country that is usually responsible for a few subjects of common national market. Second is a government provinces or states that look after much the day-to-day administrative and others functions. Key features of the federalism like two levels, is separate jurisdiction, constitution, constitutional amendments, judiciary, financial authority, unity in diversity, mutual trust, balance of power. Roots to federation: the countries of the world preferring to adopt a federal structure can broadly be categorized into two groups. India a federation. Is India a federation is the true sense of the term. What makes India a federal country? These are the questions that need to answer while giving explanation about Indian Constitution of India. India emerged as the independent nation after the painful experience of partition, which involved the country and heavy loss of lives and property. Soon after partition, princely states of India become part of the country. The Constitution originally provided for two-tier system of government, central government and the state government. A third tier of government in the form of panchayat, municipalities, either local government. Distribution of powers: Constitution of India very clearly distributes the power between center and the state. There are three lists of powers between the center and the state given in the Constitution. Union list: it deals with the central government. The central government can make law on the subject mentioned in the Union list. The list includes subjects like defense, external affairs, railways, post and telegraphs, currency and banking, communication. The list includes about 97 subjects. This list contains subjects of state and local importance. 66 subjects incorporated in the state list. The main subjects in the state list are law, order, police, agriculture, irrigation, public works. Concurrent list. This list includes subjects of common importance to both central and state government. There are 47 subjects in the concurrent list. Residuary power. In case there are still some subjects left out which do not find place in either of three lists, such subject will automatically come under the jurisdiction of central government. For example, computer software which was not there when constitution was being made automatically comes under the jurisdiction of central government. Union territories. These are areas which are too small to become an independent state, but which could not be merged with any the existing state. Area like Chandigarh, Lakshadweep and others. Parliament cannot on its own change the arrangement. Any change to it has to be first passed by both of the houses. Power sharing arrangement. Difficult to change. Rule of independent judiciary. It decides disputes between central and state. Independent resources raising power. The union government as well as state government have the power to raise resources by levying taxes in order to carry on the government and in the responsibilities assigned to each one of them. Practice of the federalism in India. Like linguistic states, the boundaries of many states have been changed to ensure that people who speak similar languages should live in the same state. Some states are also created recognize the difference based on culture or geography. These include states like Nagaland, Uttarakhand and Jharkhand.